Hey there, so recently I finished setting up this fully armed and operational battle sluice. And I've got a couple of buckets, so I'll explain kind of sort of what I'm doing and where they came from as we go. Let's get to it. So last year sometime, an old prospector told me that he used to screen buckets of this red, sandy, clay-filled dirt from several of the pay-to-dig quartz mines in Arkansas, and he'd find some really cool stuff. Small tabular or Fadden quartz pieces and the like. Well, last year in May I went down to Arkansas to do some digging and remembered his words. So I brought back a couple of buckets to screen at, well, some point. Now my gem mining or sluicing trailer has been refurbished, so it's the perfect time to test his theory. Just what little tiny treasures are hiding in that dirt? Most people ignore it because they're looking for the, peanut buttery brown clay, where folks tend to find some of the nicer, bigger crystals. Unfortunately, while I was down there, my heart just wasn't in it. It was a pretty rough weekend for me personally. So I just kind of mindlessly dug in a haze. But I did remember to grab a little bit of this red dirt to eventually make a video. A quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes. If you want to try doing something like this, I highly recommend screening this material on site. Again, this is for educational purposes. If everybody goes running off with buckets, then that could cause some ecological issues. So bring a screen and use on-site washing stations, if the mine you go to happens to have them. Some do, some don't. Some places like Crater of Diamonds even, which again we're talking about quartz mines, not there, but Crater of Diamonds State Park outright forbids you to take out unscreened dirt. So be mindful of where you're at. Let's get into it. Now, the first bucket I went through didn't have much in it other than shards of quartz, some quartzite, novaculite, and some other host rocks. If there are any Faddens or tapulars here, they're so small I just can't tell. However, with the second bucket I started running into some more water-clear quartz and some fun little structures. While maybe only 2 buckets wasn't enough to fully test the old-timer's claim, I can say that 2 buckets of dirt netted half a bucket of screened chips and pieces. So there is a lot of stuff in that material, maybe even some nice stuff if you happen to be in the right time and place. And if the effort is worth your time. As always, maybe it just wasn't right time and place for me. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like my content, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you don't, well, thanks for listening to this long. Also, a special shout out to my Mineral of the Month Club and Patreon members as well. Y'all quite literally rock. And one more thing, the promo code ROCKMOM, as seen in the description and pinned comment, is good for 10% off site-wide at moonifindmineral.com. Until Sunday, Mother's Day at 11:59 p.m. So be sure to get Mom that special rock, even though it definitely will not make it to her on time at this rate. Have a great day.